My name's Charlotte Louise Procter. I'm 22 years old. I've been registered blind since I was born. I exercise. I've got exercise machines upstairs. I've literally had about 6 different cross trainers. Singing, I love doing my singing. Darling, darling, stand by me. I really like cleaning. I like that end result of everything being tidy. I love shopping. A bit too much really. Food. I like eating food, making food, thinking of different food to make and try out. What goes first? Peppers or mushrooms? Right, I need you all. Are we having garlic in this rice? It's this thing again of people thinking that you don't do anything or go anywhere. And then I'd listen to all the girls going on about where they'd been and what they'd been doing and they'd been drinking and all this business. And I really wanted to say, I go out, I do that, I got drunk at the weekend as well, and you think I'm just really boring and I don't do anything. And you wouldn't believe how much disabled people are mean to each other. You'd think that they'd be nice to each other because it's hard being disabled, but disabled people are absolutely ruthless. Probably some of the worst names I got called were from a guy that used a Zimmer frame at school. And people in wheelchairs would love to come and run you over, and it's shocking because they'd think, well, they're sort of in the same boat as me. They've got something that makes them less able, but no. Well, I went to 2 primary schools. At one primary school, I used to get fed soap instead of sweets. But obviously if someone says, do you want a sweet, you're going to say yeah. And just normal stuff like people singing Three Blind Mice that year. People coming up to you and saying, who's this, how many fingers am I holding up, and pathetic stuff like that. And like now, obviously, if it was me now, I'd be like, well, I don't really care who you are or how many fingers you're holding up, get out of my face. But when you're 14 and you're at school, do you know what I mean? It's awful.
You feel isolated at school, like.
Yeah. She's sitting in a classroom. She's looking at them. And now she's thinking, oh, I wish they'd be my friend. She's hidden in the bushes. Hush and listen to them. And now she's crying. Oh, I hope it's just pretend. I never felt wanted tonight. I never fit in, 'cause I was always on the outside looking in. You have to trust people, because you have to just put that trust in them that they're going to get you where you need to be and they're going to tell you that you look alright. There's a certain amount of, you're never going to be able to trust them fully because you can't actually see what's going on. So yeah, I mean, it's so bad going up to someone saying, excuse me, where am I? I mean, what would you do if someone came up to you and said, excuse me, can you tell me where I am, please? I guess people don't really know how to say where I need to go, because like, if someone asked you for directions, you'd be like, go up there, turn left, turn right.
She looks like evil to me.
Last year I had nothing going on. I was like, I'm so bored, I'm so depressed, I'm just blind, and I just sit in the house and I just don't do anything. And then I've got this job at Viewpoint, and I've started with Samaritan, and now I've got campaigning going on, and it's like, it's all or nothing. There is special like braille paper, but I usually find the most paper. I even braille my Christmas cards, so a lot of different papers go in. So you put the paper in, wind it in. So I don't know if you can like zoom in on the dots or something, but I've written it out 2 different ways. You just basically read it with your fingers, and you might be able to see in the back where the holes, it's like it's punched tiny little holes. So that's braille. In the very beginning, when I was first introduced to JAWS, I was a bit like, what's it on about?
Desktop, folder view, list view, pictures, 16 of 19, to move.
So basically all it said was, it told me what sort of a view it was, so it's a list, and then it said what item it was on, and then how many items there was.
JAWS for Windows is ready, dialog, to navigate news tab.
The only bit where it gets a bit difficult is actually looking at the stuff. But then it does have quite a good description.
Heading level 1 time mini boot special offers and technical product detail, list of product dimensions, product
So product description.
So pretty colors match oh so well, and my magic horn can cast a spell.
Yeah.
It's really fairy. Black and white stripes.
Let's show it to
You
them.
like black and white stripes?
If I go out with my friends, people will either be sort of really weird about it. Like I was with my friend Tessa once, and this guy was like, "Oh, come outside, Tessa. I know your friend's blind and that, but you know, just leave her there and come outside." Right? I know it's really bad. And then you'll get like really sort of maudlin people that'll come up and talk to you and be like, "Oh, it's so sad, and you're so pretty," and there's not really a middle ground. You don't really get sort of people who are just genuinely sort of nice. They're always being weird, or they've got something stupid to say like, "Oh, don't mean to be rude, but have you been blind since birth?" And don't mean to be rude. People always say that. Like this time when I was walking home from Headingley with some friends, and there was this silly girl stood at like this gate, and she went, "You're wearing high heels. You're blind and you're wearing high heels." I was in fits of giggles. Blindness is one of the most misunderstood disabilities. I mean, I know there's a lot of stigma around mental health and things like that. I'm not trying to say that blindness is the least misunderstood, but you know, like in shops, hardly anything's brailled. There's not enough like training. There's not enough awareness, and there's not enough done. I mean, people think that by putting a ramp in or by putting a lift in the shop, they've suddenly met this, you know, disabled access stuff, but it only goes a tiny way.